Hebrew Israelites. Week in and week out, we come to prophesy the downfall of America and to tell the people on this side who they are. Anybody of Negro, Indian, or Latino descent are the true children of Israel according to the Bible, and the only ones that have salvation from the coming destruction. And that destruction is like right around the corner. It's not going nowhere. This destruction is ready to happen at any time. And from the looks of the destruction, it's ready to happen. They trying to put the date on it. They trying to put 2024 on it now. You know, they trying to kick the real off. And if you look at all the laws that's going on right now, being pushed right now, it looks very possible. I mean, you got the new law in Israel where they can't even get DNA tests. Why is that? I forget the man's name that was bringing out the DNA a few years back. You know, the dude that was talking about the haplotypes and all that other stuff. It was a real big thing a few years back, and he was basically proving that the so-called African Americans and the Africans mainly condensed on the west coast of Africa, that they are actually the descendants of the ancient Hebrew Israelites, and he was proving that. But of course, we also know that the other descendants of the ancient Hebrew Israelites is you so-called Latin, you so-called Latinos, and you so-called Native Americans. We also know that too. But when he was doing all the DNA, he was basically proving the so-called Negroes are descendants of the ancient Israelites, man, which is true. So now they pass a law in Israel that you can't get DNA tests unless it's by a court order. And it's like, that don't make no sense unless you're trying to hide something. Right. And right now, what the Israelis is trying to do is basically trying to hide the truth, put that truth back in the ditch, man. So, and they made it illegal. So they using their influence of the law to make sure that you don't find out nothing more as long as you live in that land. And then there's even more going on other than that. Other than you can't get a DNA test. They also got now, and this is, well, we already knew that what the scriptures say about the least of the flock drawing them out. Because the Israelis are the least of the flock of the Edomites, man. They stay in the land of Israel, which is not their land, and they basically indiscriminately bombing the other people that's over there, the people on the Gaza Strip. They basically bombing the shit out of them because they're not Edomites, Edomite Israelis, and they want the whole land to themselves. So the other nations is like, hey, you committing war crimes and you committing genocide in front of the face of the world. Do a ceasefire. Y'all can settle this shit peacefully. But the Israelis is like, oh hell no, we're gonna eradicate them. You know, whether it's through our lies, whether we lying about it or not. We don't care if you know or not. So now Armenia has declared war against the Israelis. So now they're amassing troops to go against them. And what the news is reporting now is they are basically afraid of a domino effect. The Armenians declaring war and starting to amass troops means that other Muslim countries is going to do the same, which means that this is the beginning of World War III, the beginning of the hot part of World War III. No more Cold War. They actually ready to do this. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on right now, and then that's also not to mention all the changes that's going to come next year in America, 2024. So that's another thing that's happening right now. The changes to 2024, like more jobs are going to be shut down in 2024, and I'm talking about not a normal amount. There's going to be a lot of jobs shutting down in 2024 because of the emergence of AI and other technologies that Esau came up with, not to mention the fall of the dollar. And they're trying to bring in the cashless society. So they got a lot of stuff happening right now, coming in 2024 to America.
Right. This is First Maccabees 3, starting at 45. Now Jerusalem lay void as a wilderness. There was none of her children that went in or out. The sanctuary was also trodden down, and aliens, I'm talking about space aliens,
right,
out from another planet.
Right, travelers from, foreigners, travelers from a foreign nation.
It says, and aliens kept the stronghold. The heathen had their habitation in that place, and joy was taken from Jacob, and the pipe with the harp ceased. Right? Jumping down, as it is to this day, jumping down to the 48th verse, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Right, wherein the heathen sought to paint the likeness of their images. The most poignant time is in the 1400s, when the heathen basically did their iconoclasm, where all the dark images of the Israelites, they started painting white, painting over them white. That's why it was a big controversy when Putin basically showed that image of quote unquote Jesus. He basically showed it on the news, and when he opened it up, the airtime that they gave him was maybe 2-3 seconds. Why? Because they saw a dark image of Jesus. Yeah, he didn't look like the JC that they got painted on murals and on churches all across America. He looked like a dark-skinned Negro man with a fro.
He didn't look like Touchdown Jesus.
Right, he didn't look like Touchdown Jesus, or he didn't look like JC with a dark tan. He actually looked like a so-called Negro with a fro.
Look, the first thing they say, like these Edomites that came by, right? Oh yeah, I agree, he's not white, he's Arab. As long as he ain't black,
Right.
it's all good. Yeah, he might even be Chinese.
Right.
As long as he's not a so-called black man,
right,
then we cool.
Right, and that prompted the question. It's like, if you so-called white people, if y'all knew that we were the chosen people of God, will we be treated this way?
Right.
Of course not, because you have to think about that.
Right.
You can't treat the children of God any old type of way, because when he returns, he's going to get his vengeance.
And let me say this. They said that he's Arab, right? If the Lord was Arab, right? Aren't y'all attacking an Arab country? An Arab nation?
Right. Because
now?
Yeah, because Edomites are quick to say Middle Eastern. But they bombing the fuck out of the Gaza Strip, the Palestinians. It's like, wow, man.
But y'all say, oh, ain't he Palestinian?
Right,
or ain't he?
And that's why this myth have to be busted, man.
Where the fuck does it say in the scripture that the Lord was Palestinian?
Right. Because the Israelites went against the Philistines a whole lot of times, man.
Right.
The Israelites went to war with the Philistines several times, man.
And then they tell you that Ishmael became the progenitor of the Arabs and the Arab nations.
Right.
And Arabian just mean mixed. They mixed amongst each other. They call them so many different names, but y'all are still the same people.
Right, exactly. That's why they got so many different factions of Arabs, man.
Right, because it said, what does it say? That Ishmael, that he's a wild man.
Right.
And that they should dwell amongst their brethren.
Yep.
That's it. They always been in that place. They ain't never got snatched out of their land and taken to another world and forced into to servitude.
Nope.
They've been amongst their own people doing the same wild, crazy shit.
Right. And they done split their religions and still doing wild and crazy shit against each other and against everybody else.
And anybody come in and try to get in the middle of that, they gonna get on their ass too.
Right.
That's because they wild. This motherfucker that'll load their stuff up. Last thing we hear is Allah Akbar. Hey man, that's a wild motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
What had to do with that shit?
Right.
The handsome you serving you and all this crazy shit.
Right.
Leave that motherfucker alone.
Right.
Unless you with a big ass, square ass stone. I'll show you that damn video where they had the Gaza stone. And them motherfuckers was just huddled around it.
Yeah,
You would have thought
kissing
it was a
it,
butt
yeah.
naked ass woman with a big old ass and just a beautiful luxury. They was sticking their head all in it and licking the motherfucker, moving each other out the way like niggas in prison trying to make their last phone call. That shit was crazy. Sticking their head all in the hole, motherfucker probably stuck his rod off in the motherfucker, man. That's fucked up. You gotta be out your goddamn mind to think some shit like that is normal, man.
First Thessalonians 5:2. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." That's why when Yahushua was on the scene, you gotta watch as well as pray, and not suffer for the thief to come in. As far as having your house broken, because you don't know the time of Yahushua's return. No man knows the time or the hour. So it's always best to be in that mind frame that's visible at any time. Even though we say, 2023 might be the year, 2024 might be the year, that's just hating the man's Lord. Because we're making ourselves ready to be partakers of his return. Part of that being it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then shall sudden destruction come upon them." And pretty much they ain't got no more peace coming to this land of America because we're on the brink of World War III.
Time.
And pretty much the prophecy of Armageddon, World War III, we don't have any prophecy continue on before our deliverance.
Time.
Because we can see it from the signs of the prophecies that we're near that time. This is right at the end. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon the woman with child, and they shall not escape. Because these people here, they believe that America is going to continue as it's been doing, even with the collapse of the economy, even with more and more businesses shutting down, even with the American dollar about to lose, its preeminency all over the world.
Time.
And they're going to a digital currency. They think everything is going to continue as normal.
Right. Yeah. Everything is about to change. There's a new world order coming, and the new world order is the Israelites rule under Yahushua, man. That's the new world order. This is Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And you can see the spiritual wickedness. In this place right now, they actually got laws against you for speech. If a man want to be called a woman, you got to call him a woman, or you committed a hate crime. Even though you know this man is a man.
If you tell the Israeli that they not the real Jews, then you would do anything to the
Right.
Anti-Semitic.
do
Right.
anything to them.
Right.
Disagree with them on some shit.
Right,
Oh, you're
right.
anti-Semites.
Right. A matter of fact, that's what them fake Jews is doing right now. Is calling so-called black people anti-Semites because they don't agree with them committing genocide against the Palestinians. So now all black people are against the Jews. It's some crazy shit. They got a lot of laws on the books that's all about spiritual wickedness. This is verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
Damn. It didn't say put the armor on and go out here and start fucking shit up.
Right.
Put on it. Hey, this word is, and its truth is that armor, man.
Right.
It ain't talking about go and put your bracers, these jakes that be out there teaching the word, put all these bracers with the spikes and shit on there and come out like they all about to go fuck some shit up, trying to look all intimidating. I saw this nigga with some Israel armor on, and he had a shield, and he looked like a armored ninja. Look at this shit all cut. What the fuck? And then when the Most High had one of these devils shoot your dumb ass because you looking like you out here trying to start some kind of fucking riot or like you out here, you know, trying to overthrow this kingdom by the force of your hand, then, oh, now you want somebody to march for this dumb nigga, man. What is that? Just recently they had this black bitch, the police pulled up on them in North Carolina, and I guess they work at Bojangles, right? And they went outside to smoke some weed, and the police approached them. I forgot what happened in between there, but the bitch called herself punching the cop in the face. And then they beat the fuck out of her. Now everybody want to march and shit, do all of this shit. If you was if they were trying to arrest you for doing something that's legalized, then just go with that shit. Why would a woman try to punch a man in the face and think ain't nothing gonna happen to you?
Right,
now they all up in arms and want all this justice. A woman should not ever put her hands on a man.
Right,
because when she gets what she deserves, now everybody's gonna victimize her. That's not supposed to be, man.
Right. Yeah, that's a message to all you women. Don't put your hands on a man, and you won't have to suffer the consequences.
Clarissa Shields.
Right. Yeah. Verse 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
Right. Not a literal fucking sword.
Right.
What's that one Edomite dude be walking around with the big ass staff, and he got his blade, cane, and all this other shit.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Look, when this shit gets started, man, you do what you gotta do to protect you and your family. But that first protection is gonna come from the Most High.
Right.
I was just reading that, listening to that in 2nd Chronicles. I think it was like the 18th chapter, where Jehoshaphat, King Jehoshaphat, was the king of Israel, or king of Judah, right? And what is it? The Edomites are Mount Seir, right? And the Moabites and all them came up against Israel. And they was like, damn, Lord. It's the same cats that came up against, or that you basically told us to leave alone in this land, and now they coming up against us. Like, Lord, what do we do? They came together, we came together as a nation and prayed to him with the children and everything. You know what he said? He said, look, all I want y'all to do is just stand, just go and just stand against them. Don't fight, don't battle. The Most High, this is the Most High's fight. You know the way he had it go down? They came up against them masters, and they set all of these traps and shit to try to get the Israelites, and we stood there, we sent the singers out, right? And they were singing, you know what I'm saying? Not we shall overcome. I forgot what they were singing. But you know what the Most High did? He put it on their spirits. He made the Moabites set up, the Ammonites basically set up traps and kill off the Edomites, and then he made them kill each other. All we had to do was stand.
Right.
And then guess what we did after that? We spoiled their asses, and we got all kinds. We couldn't even get all their jewels. It was so much. We was 4 days and taking all the jewels and the gold off these motherfuckers, man. He didn't tell us, oh, I want y'all all to just go and start slashing motherfuckers and just fight like a wild motherfucker.
Right.
No, he said go stand. This is I'ma handle it.
Yeah.
Because they came together as a nation and they saw him. They ain't try to handle the issue they fucking self.
Right. Verse 18, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all preservation and supplication for all saints. So praying always, man. Yes, we supposed to pray. Not to JC, to Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Right, the so-called black Jesus, you know? Because, and really, that's what everybody got a problem with, because Yahweh Shai, because we are actually the children of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Because nobody actually wants us, man. The so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos. Right. Why? Because they already know we the chosen. Right. And that jealousy hurts them, man. And they know once we come back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, it's over for them. That's why they so afraid of what's going on right now. Because the Israelites say, the Hebrew Israelites on the streets, on the highways and hedges, hey, we ain't fucking shit up. Well, at least not physically. We ain't fucking they shit up physically. We just accusing them of the wrongdoings that they have been doing and telling our people who they really are. And now all of a sudden, all this stuff is happening. Why? Because of the prophecy of us actually coming out doing this.
You know, like if for those that like have children, right, or that babysit children, you know how it is where, you know, shit be all quiet. Like let's say they upstairs in the room, and shit just be quiet. Usually you hear them tumbling and rolling. You gotta tell them to be quiet and shit. When they get quiet, you like, what the fuck? They sleep. It's not too damn early. It's still the sun's out. You know, now you gotta go check on them, right? What the fuck is going on? What y'all over here doing? You come in the room and they all reading and shit cleaned up. No, we just chilling. We just like, damn. That's how Esau is. As soon as we stop doing shit, they see Jake not being all ghetto and hood, and we all organized. Here they come. What the fuck these niggas doing? I ain't heard a gunshot. Nigga, the murder rate is down and shit. Now we gonna see what these niggas is doing. What? Oh shit, let me be up in the mix then and shit so we can bring chaos, man. But whenever Esau comes to what we have going on, they bring chaos and disorder, man.
Yeah.
And then then after they bring it, they back up and they watch us fuck each other up. And they smile and they entertain with that.
That's what they do all around the globe. They bring chaos and disorder. Every time that Esau come to somebody else's country, that what do? They destabilize it. They come to bring war.
Right,
they say, right, I'm gonna fight on these people's side while I supply the other side with weapons.
Yeah.
And then they bring chaos and disorder to both sides, and then they leave.
They sell one side the shield, and the other side the sword.
Right, and then and while they're fighting amongst each other, they leave. Why? Now the country is unstable, and they can continue to rule. Yeah, that's really the secret to Edomites' rule, man, is destabilizing other countries. Why? Because other countries have their own way of doing things and their own intelligence. And as long as they're stable, they can overtake Esau, man. So Esau makes sure around the globe that he destabilizes all countries. That way he can make himself the smartest and the most peaceful. When the truth be told, that's not true.
Well, you know, that was in, what's the movie? Black Panther showed us that. What was his name? Killmonger was destabilizing all them countries and shit.
Yep. Because that's Esau's M.O.
Yep.
You can look all throughout history. That's why they got a series called All Wars Are Bankers' Wars.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't have all that history out there if it wasn't true. Because Esau, around the globe, all Edomites have been doing is destabilizing countries. Why? Because once they get stable, then they start to think. And once they start to think,
they start to unite.
Right, they start to unite. And if they unite, then they're going to understand that, hey, there's something ain't right about these Edomites, man.
Yeah. Look at the Arab world now.
Right, hey, yeah, look at the Arab world, look at the African world, man.
Yeah.
Even they starting to see that it's something ain't right about these Edomites, man.
Oh shit, I want to say that too. You know what Putin did, man? They really fucking hate Putin, right? But so what Putin did is he forgave South Africa $800 billion of debt, bro. He forgave them.
Hey.
He said, hey man, fuck it, it's water under the bridge.
Hey, I don't know. Putin might not be an Edomite.
That's what I was
talking about.
We
was just saying that. Last week we was talking that we were saying that Putin is Jake. No, last night.
Right.
Right.
He might actually be a Jake.
We believe Putin is a Jake.
Because that's not what Edomites do.
He did a couple things that Edomites don't do.
As a matter of fact, one of the biggest things that he done that Edomites don't do is show a true image of the Lord.
When he was a young man.
Oh wait, another thing he just did was he passed a law and basically in Russia the LGBTQ is extremism. That's an
Hey,
extremist.
and that is actually good.
Yeah. He went to the clubs. All the clubs are being shut down. All them gay clubs raided the clubs and took pictures of everybody's shit. They're like, basically, we see you doing this, we gonna fuck you up.
It sounds like almost like one of the kings of Israel did to the worshipers of Baal, man. That sound like that damn near. But you know, of course, he didn't shut the club down. He said there's gonna be a big ass party, and all them worshipers got together, and he killed all of them, man. And that was a righteous thing, you know, because Esau around the globe is pushing this ABC BS, man. There ain't no way. I mean, the African countries already said, no, we don't want this shit. And now they got sanctions because they didn't put it into law. Matter of fact, they made laws against it. They're like, hell no, we don't want these weirdos in our country corrupting our kids, corrupting the minds of the people. Because it ain't nothing but weird shit going on in America now. I mean, it's to the point where these people seriously do not know what a woman is anymore. Yeah. And we say this shit all the time because it is seriously stupid.
What
how in the fuck do you not know what a woman is as opposed to a man?
Hey, what Geno Jennings tell Biden? Because Biden didn't know what a woman was no more. He said, it's your mama.
Right. Yeah, a woman is your mama. The man cannot have kids. The woman can have kids. However, the woman is not stronger than the man, so the woman can't protect. The man protects. Right. It's that simple.
Right.
A woman has kids, men don't. A man is stronger than a woman. And it's all biological. It's only two genders. But the weirdos in this country seem to have forgotten that and will argue with you about it.
No, they think the earth is flat.
Right. all types of weird ass shit, man.
Weirdest stuff, man.
I mean, it's to the point that a woman don't even know what she's supposed to do no more. A man don't know what they're supposed to do no more.
It's to the point they gotta identify themselves as her, she,
right,
and he, him, and her, she.
Man, all types of bullshit.
It's crazy shit going on right now, man.
And what was it? Matt Walsh, he went to Africa and asked them all this shit, and they answered it straight. But then he was like, when he started explaining how it is in America, a man loving another man, they looked at each other and started laughing like, what? Is that real? Because the shit was stupid and surprising to them.
Yep.
Which it is, man. It's stupid and it's surprising.
I did a video this morning, right? And I found this video on TikTok where one of the things they showed, they were just showing, in general how they hate homosexuals in Russia, man. They fucking hate them.
Yeah.
They hate them.
Yeah.
Right? Stomping on the rainbow shit. Look,
Right.
this dumbass motherfucker was on a four-wheeler with another fucking ass clown in the back of it, and he had one of them smoke, them little grenades you can pull, and then the smoke just come pouring out, right? And then they try to pull off, and the motherfucker, and then the people, it was soldiers and the people, they were running after these motherfuckers, and then the motherfucker tried to pull off on a four-wheeler, and a car passed, and he kind of split it, and it fell off, and they beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
They beat the dog shit out of them and dragged the motherfuckers. You saw them carrying their unconscious body to one of them fucking paddy wagons, man. The people are in unison against that shit. They hate that shit.
And then over here, you got the young man that was doing the risky behavior, thinking he getting sucked off by a female prostitute, found out it was a man, so he offed him.
Yep.
Because he got tricked.
Right.
Yep.
Now they trying to charge him, talking about it as a hate crime. The community is coming together and shit. It's like, hey, you shouldn't have tricked him. Right. You tricked him. He's not no ABC person.
Right.
You tricked him into thinking that you was a woman, and now it's so bad that he killed the motherfucker, man.
Well, I was looking at an article. I'll pull up the article.
So, I mean, hey, this is a place of weirdos, and that's why the scriptures say we fight against spiritual wickedness, man.
High places.
Right, in high places that's pushing this shit. The spiritual wickedness in high places pushing this ABC bullshit, They pushing feminism, where the scriptures clearly say a woman shall not usurp authority over a man. And that's all feminism is,
Hey,
man.
they pushed what's the name right out the what's the name? They because of the Chinese, they pushed affirmative action right out, and now the Chinese suffering.
Right. Wait, no.
But
The Chinese was with them pushing out affirmative action.
Right. Because they
people.
thought it was just off of black. They thought that was the reason why they wasn't getting into colleges and shit
Right.
over black people. And then they come to, they quickly. But what happened was they quickly found out that they're still not getting in over black people because black people are smarter than them.
It's not that they still not getting in. They ain't getting in at all now.
Right.
Because at first a few of them would get in. Now none of them is getting in.
Yep.
And it's like, what black people.
But guess what? Even though
though
affirmative action is gone, black people are still getting in.
right, hey, black people got online telling them, hey, affirmative action wasn't never for us. It was for y'all. It was for y'all nation.
Right.
It was because hey, they don't like us anyway.
Right.
But now that y'all then got them voted down this affirmative action, now they can get more white people in. So of course they ain't gonna let you in no more. You know. And Edomites, like I said, their goal is to keep people destabilized, and they know if they leave us alone, we prosper.
Yep.
That's why they can't leave us alone. That's why they did that desegregation. They forced us to be with y'all because we didn't need it. We didn't desire it. They forced it with their military. They forced us to be in their schools.
Right.
Why? Because they wasn't smart enough.
Right.
I mean, they're coming out with all types of stuff.
I mean,
all types of histories that they would never show.
Right.
They're coming out with
like the histories in the 50s when they were throwing the motherfucking shit and piss out the damn window.
Right.
And had the whole fucking city smelling like shit and piss.
Right. When in the 20s, in the 1920s, us fresh out of slavery, we had working toilets.
Yep.
We had the Black Wall Streets. Yes, we had airfields and everything.
Yep.
You Edomites didn't have that.
Right.
That's what desegregation was about.
Right.
That's what you Edomites don't know. They don't teach you that in school. We were the smart ones.
Right.
The reason why you got the technology you have today is because of us. But they don't teach you that in school. So you actually believe that you were the smart ones helping us poor Negroes out of... No, you wasn't. We always were those people.
Right. That's why they tried to that's why in 2010 they were throwing out that census bill trying to number us.
Right. And
trying to number how many of us it was.
Not counting the children of Israel.
Right.
And y'all got that bad, man.
Right, but the children of Israel are like a grain of sand. So if you pick up if you take a hand and you pick up a handful of sand, you can't count every grain.
Right.
So it's impossible.
We're as the sand of the sea. We're uncountable, man.
Right.
So basically, the article is showing that now support from the government and from the people for the LGBTQ rights has fallen drastically. Everybody's getting tired of this shit.
Right. Yeah, everybody is actually tired of blue hair, pink hair, and purple hair.
And I meant to say that this week Disney just got caught. Disney is in a huge trouble. They done got audited and caught in so many scandals in Florida. Everything is finna be shut down with Disney, and then they movies ain't selling no more. You know, they're woke because all their superhero movies that they putting out, it's got so much woke shit in it, people don't want to see it no more.
Right.
Hey, like that dumbass Marvels with all these bitches.
Yeah.
This Captain Marvel, you got a black one, an Indian bitch, and a white bitch now.
But people,
nobody want to see that shit.
People are tired of seeing woke agenda, man.
Yeah.
Woke agenda.
Don't nobody want to see that goofy ass shit.
Right. Tired of it, man.
Bitches that's overpowered. These bitches stronger than Thor and every goddamn body else. Don't nobody believe.
I'm sorry, but you know what's funny is that we know that a female was running behind the scenes, but guess what? It's a fucking man on the top. Some dude named Iger, something Iger, and he John or Ron Iger or something that the CEO of Disney, and he done got caught in a whole bunch of scandals with all the woke agenda. Basically, they were putting the woke agenda out with no consequences because they had the government and the police in their back pocket.
Right.
And they finally got audited and investigated, and now they got an 80-page article on everything that they found about Disney, and Disney is in big time trouble. Disney got to go to court now.
Hey, nobody is down with this goddamn woke. And that's another thing about Esau. They didn't turn everything that was supposed to mean something good into something bad.
Right.
Because being woke was supposed to be something good.
Right.
Because if you're woke, you're not sleeping anymore. You're not dreaming.
Right.
You're in reality.
Right.
But everybody that's woke is dreaming.
Right.
They're asleep. Because if you call yourself woke with the American definition, then you're not woke at all.
Right.
You're asleep.
Because they believe woke is they believe being woke is knowing that there's more than two genders.
Right. Now, being woke means not knowing what a woman is.
That you're right.
Like,
being woke.
This shit is crazy, man.
It's crazy.
This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? Because your government, your elites understood what they were doing when they put out feminism, putting a woman over a man. They understood what they were doing when they gave women women rights, which were not equal rights, but rights to be over a man. They knew what they were doing when they did this woke agenda and put out the LGBT community.
Because I'll be honest with you, before that Rights Act or whatever, women that got out of place used to get beat the fuck up, slapped the fuck up, and there was no consequences behind it.
Right. There were always consequences. Just that a man had authority in his home.
No, wasn't no consequence. When the police came, all they said was, what's going on? They always asked the man what's going on.
Right.
The man of the house. He told him what's going on. His wife acting up, blah, 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 this and that. And he was like, all right, man, y'all have a good day. And they leave him alone.
Right.
Because the man didn't meddle in another man's affair with his wife like that.
Because a man is the authority of the house, man.
Now they turned things upside down now.
It wasn't no believe all women, because women lie more than anybody.
I put it this way, this place is so corrupt that to be woke is to believe that to be woke is to see women divorcing women, men divorcing men.
Right. 60% of men sexless and childless.
Crazy.
That's to be woke. Now, matter of fact, that's to love America. A matter of fact, to be woke and to love this society is 30 to 40% of your children not even really being your children.
Right. And I'm sorry, but your white daughters in high school, they were sucking a whole lot of dick. And they all them today, they're the woke community.
Right.
They're part of that woke community.
Man, living in the Americans, who would want to actually live here?
Right.
Because this society is really destroyed, man.
Right.
You still need men to protect you. That shit.
Right. I seen something online talking about that. Women are allowed to do the things that they do because men allow it.
Right. Because
everything is done by force.
This is the thing.
Women can't force you to do shit because they're not strong enough.
Didn't men create knives? Didn't men create guns? Didn't men create all the weapons? And then this is another thing. Ain't a woman's greatest weapon is a man protecting her from another man?
Exactly. Protecting her from anything.
So
because women don't have the capacity for most things that will fuck them up.
Well, look at a situation like this. This nigga coming to the house, right? I'm dead. Bitch, just because you have a vagina, you might live.
Right.
He might bust you down a couple times and leave. You know, beat you up a little bit and leave. This motherfucker killing me all time.
Right.
Yep.
Everything is done. Right. Everything is done by the force of a man.
Right.
The laws are enforced by men.
Right.
And if the laws wasn't being enforced by men, women, you would be in the fucking house.
Yeah.
Why? Because
Right.
you'll be afraid for your life.
Yes.
Right.
Like they are in other countries.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
Women don't
There's
go out
another
at
right.
night. They
Hey,
don't go out at night in the
that's why.
Philippines and
Right,
shit.
that's why you got. No, they do.
In India,
They
in
safe
India,
as
my
fuck.
bad.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Philippines, yeah.
Philippines, a lot of
They
the
still got a
nations,
couple
they
of
safe as fuck.
They got a
But
little-
but that's because men are in the authority and everybody
Right.
know it.
Right.
Right.
But it's like, if men didn't put the force down, women wouldn't. It wouldn't be no women out here if the men didn't protect them to let them do the things that they do.
Simple as that.
If it was chaos like
Simple.
women want, because they gonna get what they want, and that's gonna spell that time of Jacob's trouble. It's gonna be complete chaos. It's gonna be no laws, and then we're gonna see what a woman really is.
When them
'Cause
laws is gone.
women gonna turn into women real quick when all hell break loose. They gonna understand what a woman is, and they gonna learn their roles real quick when all hell break loose.
And that day, I dare you to tell a man that there's more than two genders.
Right.
Yeah, let me show you.
Right,
Let me show you
right.
it's only two. That's what he gonna say.
Oh no, they mind gonna straighten right up in that day, man.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
mind gonna
that's
straighten all the way up.
Right.
Oh, the earth ain't gonna be flat no more.
Yeah.
Oh no, there ain't gonna be no transgender. Oh no, a man like a woman. Oh, all that shit is gonna go out the window.
Yeah, all this. Hey, in
Everything.
2024,
Watch.
we gonna see what was really good, man. Because
Right.
they
Yep.
talking about by the middle of 2024, they trying to get this into a cashless society.
Right.
Now, I don't think they're gonna do it that quick.
Nope.
However,
But they
if
going
do
towards it
actually
though.
Try. All hell is gonna break loose, which is gonna be a very good thing, man.
Right, right.
All hell is ready to break loose at any time now, man.
Oh, I got this video, right? I got this video where this Jake came out the store, right? Came out of the store, and he saw these Edomites in the parking lot. And he was talking to them. They had a Humvee, right? You know, one of them. I think it's one of them militia motherfuckers, right? Do you know these motherfuckers is driving around in a Humvee, and on the top of it, they got a fucking Gatling gun, bro?
Yeah, I seen that.
You saw that
yes,
shit?
Yes.
They driving
Yeah.
around.
They got it's more than one. It's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's a family that owns a farm, and they be building them inside of their farms, and they're building them
They
motherfuckers.
bring them out,
They
yeah.
look just like Mad Max.
Yes.
Right.
Mad Max with Gatling guns and shit on the top of their shit and everything, man.
Because they know what's
Yeah.
about to happen, man.
They got guns on the
Yeah,
side of
yeah.
their shit.
They know
They got
what's
guns on
about
the
to
top. Yep.
They know it's about to happen.
He wants me to adapt, but I refuse to accept it because he's like,
Hold on.
here.
No, I'm
Hold
not.
on.
No.
He
I'm
don't
not
like
up
that.
here.
He's
I'm
real.
down
I
here
am
just
not.
like everybody else,
You're
man.
real.
Hey,
He's a real one.
we
That's
all
how
down
you
here,
say.
man.
Yeah.
I
know
mean,
you,
for real,
Chris.
man. I'm not no important person. I'm a regular dude.
All right, good to see you.
Yeah, I'm a regular
Chris,
ass
what's up,
dude.
man?
Yeah.
Chris, don't do me like that. All right, I love
All
you,
right,
man.
brother. All right.
Thank you for all your help.
Yep. No
Every time
problem.
I have
No
something
problem.
issue, I go to
I'm gonna
God.
tell you. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest with
but
you
I'm not
though.
up there.
Okay.
I'm way
Let me
down
tell you
here.
something.
I'm just a
I
regular dude.
appreciate the
Yep.
humility.
Yeah. Let me tell you
It ain't
this.
humility. I'm just like everybody else, man. We
No.
all come from the same walk.
And you always
know?
show that positive attitude, and I can say that.
I'm
and
not
I
positive.
express
I
it.
hate
Yeah.
America. Well, it is positive to hate this place, but you know, yeah.
Donald Trump hated, so presidents can't hate it. you
Yeah,
know,
well,
you've been kind. You've been kind, considerate, and generous, and loving.
yeah.
That's
hey,
what I know about you.
Yeah. Hey, man.
So if I can add to it, I know you're what? Am I 2 weeks older than you, or you 2
I
weeks
have
older
no
than
clue.
me? July 13th.
Oh, you 2 weeks older than me. Then.
No, you're
I'm
older than me
27.
by 2 weeks. I know how you rock.
Oh, I'm
When's your birthday?
I'm 27.
Okay, I'm 2 weeks older than
Yeah,
you. So
yeah.
I'm gonna say something.
Yeah,
Keep showing the love you have,
always.
because it's
Always.
a need, not a want.
Yeah,
And
always.
thank
Yeah, hey.
Because you always showed me that. And
Thank
I've
you.
been
How
here
about
for
Shem
13
Yahushai?
years.
Yeah, thank you. How about Shem Yahushai, the Heavenly Father and His Son?
Oh, Jock,
we can't
nobody.
do nothing because we can't do nothing without Him. You know, we can't do nothing without Him. You know, because everything we do is a reflection of Him.
I can say thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Hey,
you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very
You're welcome. Yeah.
That's all right.
Big Mike, Big Mike.
What's up to you?
What's going on, Big Mike?
I'm hanging in there. I'm trying.
But,
Big Mike.
I'm gonna be honest, man. This is how we are supposed to treat our people.
You know what though? You know what white people.
That's it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother.
This is how we supposed to
what
treat
scares
our
white people.
All of our people supposed to be like.
But look, what scares Edomites, which the so-called white man, is when they walking past and they see brothers hugging each other and embracing each other as a brothers.
Right,
as
brothers.
As brothers.
Not the ABC.
Right. Not as bros.
Yeah, right.
Not as the bros or whatever they call them.
Brothers, man.
Yeah, we as real brothers.
Because us as Israelites, we supposed to actually have a strong brotherhood, man.
Right.
We actually supposed to treat our people, so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos, we supposed to treat our people as brothers.
You treat them as you right.
This is 1 John 4:21, and this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also.
Right. He that loveth the Most High,
Love his brother also.
love his brother also, man.
Right.
So you look at your people, you don't look at them with disdain, you treat them as brothers, man.
Right.
However, Esau done destabilized our community so bad that we don't look at each other as brothers.
No.
And that's why they put the woman over the community to destroy us, man.
Right.
And which in turn destroyed the family, which in turn destroyed our people. Man.
And what else to do? It caused gangs to sprout up.
Right.
It caused just what, pedophiles, molesters, murderers, rapists, motherfucking Steves. All these people that sprouted up in our communities because of the single mother, the single black woman, raising us, telling the kids that she's the mother and the father. You know how many times I heard that? Women telling their children, women telling their children that they are the mother and the father. It's only a father. It's a father and a mother.
I'm going to get something to eat.
Yes, you too, bro.
God bless. I'm going to get something to eat. I appreciate him.
Yeah.
I need some help. Anything. He's in there.
Yeah.
True love.
This is Second Ezra.
God bless you. All right. And thank you. You too. Thank you.
Take care, brother.
This is Second Ezra 5 and 8. There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
And what is the Lord doing?
Hey,
The Lord is doing all this.
Menstruous women bring forth monsters. That's why you have the single mother community bringing forth the most monstrous children there are on this planet, man.
Yeah.
And of course, Esau won't have it no other way, because the most monstrous community right now is the so-called black community.
Right.
Why? Because the so-called black woman, Esau pushes the black woman to push this single mother culture, man.
Right. And they do what Esau tells them to do.
Right.
Because guess what? The woman, when Esau told everybody to go get the jab, it was the woman pushing it in our communities.
Right. The so-called
for the black man to go get the jab.
Was pushing it harder than anybody.
Right,
man.
right.
And it's like, hell no.
Pushing it heavy.
And you see the so-called black men with this manosphere, the black manosphere right now, right? What are they doing while they talking all this shit about black women? What are they really doing? They trying to get them back in order.
Right.
But what? The so-called black women don't want to go.
No.
And it's like, okay, hey, you don't want to go. That's why you got other movements like Passport Bros and all that, and Save Yourself Black Man. You got all types of movements where the so-called black man is like, okay, you don't want to listen, fuck you. That's basically what's going on right now.
And I must be honest with you, the American woman, the modern American woman, is the only woman that I've seen that goes for other women for advice on how to deal with a man.
Right.
Instead of going to a man to actually learn how to deal with a man, instead of going to her husband to learn how to deal with a man,
they go to other women
for advice.
And what a man should do.
They go to another woman that ain't got a man.
Right.
That's what kills. That's what I was going to say. It kills me that these women they go to ain't in no relationship, 3-4 kids, no relationship at all. You know, getting old, getting up there in age, getting old, but you're going to them for advice
Right,
on your
right.
relationship.
Right, right. A woman.
It don't make sense.
Wait, a fish can't tell a fisherman how to fish. Nor
Right.
can a woman tell another woman how to keep a man. The man tell you how to keep it.
I mean,
know?
I look at women like this. Women are like horses. You can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink it.
Right, right. Y'all got
Right.
anything else?
This is 2nd Ezra 10 and 33. Like that. See? Trying to take my life, brother. I told you it was a real one.
Thank you, man.
It says, 2nd Ezra 10 and 33.
Oh no, this motherfucker again.
This fucking Christmas.
Why why when he get close to us, he gonna try to beat that bitch as loud as he can because he see us right here. Why? I'm telling you, man, they just do that. He know we're recording. He an Edomite. That's what Edomites do.
Look, and the Edomites go crazy for that.
Yes, they do.
They bring them demons out of them when they see that damn tree, man.
And have you ever seen them carrying a tree around the city, like literally, like they're just they're driving this tree around the city and beeping their horn, showing everybody.
Yeah.
Ain't the Christmas tree? What is that? Jeremiah 10 and 1.
Right.
Oh my God, man.
Right.
That's what they want to display out here right
You want to get a
now.
lot of pussy around this time of the year. Just walk around like Santa Claus, man.
Right.
Might at least get some head.
Right.
2nd Ezra 10 and 33. And he said unto me, stand up manfully, and I will advise thee.
Right. Stand up manfully. It don't say stand up womanly. It says stand up manfully. Because the Heavenly Father is a masculine spirit, man.
It says, then said I, speak on, my Lord, in me. Only forsake me not, lest I die, frustrated my hope.
Right. Forsake me not, lest I die frustrating my hope, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what all of us is saying, man. Don't forsake us, man. You know, least I die frustrating my hope. Because our hope is actually happening. These prophecies coming to pass is our hope. Mm-hmm. And we hope for salvation. And that's not going to come until these prophecies come to pass.
Right. We're frustrated right now, man. We're frustrated as fuck. We're not confused because the Lord shares his secrets with the prophets. But the vast majority of our people are frustrated in the spirit. Because they like, man, god damn, this shit don't make sense. It don't make sense unless you know what's going on.
We're just vexed in the spirit, man.
Right.
And then you got 2/3 of our people vexing each other.
Yes.
1 week they got like that little bald-headed nigga.
Right.
1 week he talking shit, casting up all kind of shit against us. Next week he coming back talking about Jesus, which is still offensive, but he's trying to be peaceable.
He's trying to be peaceable and trying to be apologetic.
Right.
It's fucking confusion and chaos, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's all. This is Babylon. Babel means confusion.
Right. And the people in this country is confused as hell, man.
This is 2nd Ezra. Excuse me, this nigga singing to these artists.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I felt like he was doing that because we got I know I ain't know if y'all caught that, but I caught that. He's trying to comfort them by singing over trying to sing over our voice of us teaching. Yeah, and can't sing at all. Can't sing worth a lick, man.
They required of us a song.
They required of us a song, man. And that's great, man. Right.
I feel better about our condition.
Right.
Guess what though? When he sat there quietly, I watched the whole time. He sat there quietly and he was being humble and sat there quietly. People was giving him money left and right. They was constantly coming by giving him money, food, and everything. Now he wants to talk above us because he done got that proud spirit because he didn't got enough for what he need now. So now he want to be.
Our people is dead in the spirit, man.
Yes.
Our people have no clue what the fuck is going on and nothing, man.
They're not standing up, man.
Exactly. That's not standing up manfully, man.
Right.
Down digitally.
Right.
2nd Ezra 9 and 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways.
Right.
And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. The
Right.
time for torments is coming, man.
Right.
It's not going to be a tis the season to be jolly. It's going to be
Right.
tis the season to be crying and gnashing your motherfucking teeth, man.
Right.
So enjoy this little goofy ass shit, man, because it's not going to be forever, dog.
Right.
This shit is coming to an
Right.
end fast, man. It says, for such as their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Jesus loved everybody, but Yahweh don't.
Right. The house side don't.
Right.
That's
That's what you're not going to be taught in church.
Right.
The Heavenly Father, the one you call Jesus, he don't love everybody.
So don't.
That's not,
And it's been proven.
yeah.
He said, hey, what they say on Boys in the Hood? Man, if God was real, then why he be letting little babies get smoked and shit? Why he
Because
letting
they,
little
yeah,
kids
exactly,
get
because they
smoked?
deserve it.
Yeah, right.
That's I can get.
Right.
You think that the Lord, I put it this way, everybody that lives is because of the Lord, everybody that dies is because of the Lord.
Right.
What it say? He put
I don't care who you
man
are.
More than right.
Right.
Man. But you don't need to know why the Most High saw fit to kill this little motherfucker.
Right.
Why? Because
Right.
of some shit he did in
Right.
his past life.
Right.
But you can't understand that.
Right, for his thoughts is higher than your thoughts.
Right. My thoughts are not your thoughts.
Right.
Bitch. Like the way he say
Right.
the cursing preacher was in it.
Right.
It say, but such, it says the 11th verse, and they have loathed my law while they had yet liberty. You got liberty to do whatever you want to in this country. For the most part, you want to be a woman, you can be a man, and a man can be a woman, and y'all cool with that shit.
Right.
Oh man, hey, let him wear a dress.
Right.
Let
Let a little boy
Timmy
know.
don't want to be called Timmy no more. Call him Tommy.
No.
Right.
Let a
No,
grown
man.
no, hold on, wait a minute. Let a grown man with a full beard and a dress on go into the women's bathroom whenever he fucking wants to.
Right.
And they'll be ready to whoop your ass if you don't.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
you're retracting his rights.
Right.
Now,
Right.
watch out while I send my daughter in there.
Right.
And then next you know, if she come out all fucked up,
Right,
he
right.
come out,
Right.
like that, she been in there.
Hey,
for 30
and we know
minutes.
that's real.
Right.
I know y'all seen that video with that dude that was waiting around the corner in the
Yes.
bathroom.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and then they went in there, he was sitting there looking all mad and
Stupid.
Right.
shit. He should have got his ass whooped.
Right.
Right.
That Edomite that was in that bathroom and them black
But
chicks
you know what
was
would have
in
happened?
there beating
They
on
would have called it a hate crime.
Yep.
Oh, he got a dress on. That's why you beat him. So come on, you're going to jail.
Right.
Well, let me
Right.
put a dress on and whoop his ass and then take the motherfucker
Right.
off.
Like
It's just it's just like
look.
this dude came into a women's lifting gym, well, into a women's lifting competition, beat all the women with extraordinary scores, even though he was an average weightlifter. So one of the women's coaches came in the same competition that he was in and destroyed all his scores.
Yep,
He
mop.
said, okay, I'm gonna identify as a woman today. Destroyed all his scores. That shit, because the shit is fucking retarded, man. Any man that actually believes that they're a woman or are going to women's sports, you a fucking retard.
And
man.
we
You're fucking idiot.
I guess we're talking about that too. We're talking about how the Western, this is all in recent speech. He was like, look, in the Western world, you know, to sum it up, they allowed men to compete with women after they have worked all of this time hard to compete, and now everybody has to be cool with it. So
Right.
like he had this big speech. He was going in, man.
It's like, and the people are so docile and dumb that they actually allow this shit.
Yeah, and even
They
in this
ain't even
country,
against this
I put it
shit.
this way: you got this bout, the female champion boxer, a black woman, Clarissa Shields, been calling out men for like over a year now, calling out male professional boxers with great records, right?
Except for she can't even be the amateur.
But you couldn't even beat
amateur man.
a man that ain't even had more than 7 fights.
Right. Didn't
Yeah,
even
an
have
Edomite man
right.
at
An Edomite man that haven't had more
But
than
you calling
7
out the
fights.
guy, talking about when you see him, he might as well put his hands up. The same guy that knocked the dude out, that knocked you out, inspiring.
Right.
How much sense does that make?
KO yet?
Huh?
Has she won by KO? She even by KO yet?
Well, like
Knockout?
knocking out bitches.
She got a couple knockouts. She got a couple knockouts, but with women
A
though.
woman knocking out another.
sparring,
Right.
but she would not take her up on that sparring challenge.
A woman,
She
a woman.
wants to call out a man.
It don't make sense,
A
man.
woman beating another woman in physical combat is not the same as a man beating a man in physical combat.
Right, they think it's the
If a man
same.
goes against a woman in any type of physical combat, the bitch is probably not going to live.
I'll put it to you this way: if equal rights is so equal, right? Then put women in the one sport they're trying to avoid completely, acting like they're so. Women acting like that they're on the same level as a man, but you never you don't see not one woman talking about getting into football.
Oh, no,
Why you think that is? Why you think they is?
They tried.
Yeah.
They
But
tried.
the women's football.
Yeah.
No, well,
Right, but no.
No, I'm talking about playing against men
in football league.
yeah,
They out
but
there with a thong on.
right. But this is the thing though. Let any of them women play with the males in a male league. Yes, play with the males in the male league.
Right.
Since y'all want to be so much of like men, then put them in football. Put them in not basketball. Put them in football.
One of the green pants she actually was trying to show off.
Oh yeah, that's all right. And then when she gonna get what she want, then she gonna be fucked up. Like
That's why she walked down there and then looked back.
that's
So
all
yeah,
right.
go ahead and finish up y'all last scripture. We're gonna close up.
It says, every equal right deserves a left.
Right.
The book of Rick James,
Right.
2 and 3.
Right.
Second Ezra 8 and 12. The same must know it after death by pain. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved.
Right. Inquire how the righteous shall be saved, because the scriptures say the righteous shall scarcely be saved. The
Right.
wicked is just going to be put to death in various ways. So don't worry
Yep.
about that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
Right.
tormented.
Right. They're
Most
gonna
lives
be
not gonna
right.
make this quick.
Right. If when the wicked die, they just gonna fucking die in crazy ways.
Right.
Inquire how the righteous is gonna be saved, man.
Right.
Because that's the side you want to be on.
Right. Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Israel.
The real Israelites.
All
yeah.
day.
Yeah. That's not for you, that's for me.
No,
Don't be looking too hard, bro. Don't be looking too
Hey,
hard,
brother, stick to the subject, brother. Stick to the script.
Right.
I mean, in the fact
to the
that we out
script.
here pushing His word and pushing His truth is the reason why we're gonna receive that persecution
Correct.
from these Israelis.
Right.
Right.
This government.
They
Right.
are considered as
But
the
even-
most dangerous,
but even when the,
thing to them.
Right, but even when the white dude was walking saying Israel, he actually said when we was going to correct him, he said the real Israel.
He said the real Israelites.
I spoke of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that
I
we don't
corrected him
support
and said
that.
true Israel.
Right.
We ain't walking
True
around with that
Israelites.
dumbass
Right.
flag.
We ain't talking about Israelis, man.
Right.
Because you Israelis are not the ancient. Y'all not descendants of the ancient people. We are.
We're not. We don't speak the Samaritan Hebrew.
Right.
We speak the
Yiddish.
Paleo.
Right. We don't.
Yeah.
we don't
The
speak
Yiddish
Right.
Hebrew. We speak the Paleo.
Right.
It says, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created.
Right. The righteous Israelites, man. The 144 and 1/3. And with that, we're going to say Shalom. All praise and glory to
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'Kakodash.
Double honors to the Apostle of the Great Millstone. Salutations. On 3, Abba Ball. 1, 2, 3.
Abba Ball. Shalom, Makia.
One day, man, they get these that's doing it. Looks like we had him run over a child.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about that though. He's showing off in that car, right? He probably trying to sell it. Let me tell you why.